All right, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Exposed News TV, your one and only YouTube platform, where they giving a back-to-back updates on how things they be, on how things they share for Biafraland and beyond. If you're joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Also remember to like and share this broadcast as it is hot. All right, the latest one with the boss brains right now, my people. As the hold, we say yes. The zoo government, the zoo police has done it again. As the Nigerian police, of course, have decided to attack and raid the home of the principal of a school called Stars of the Nation School, who they have connected to the End Bad Governance protest and terrorism financing. Of course, that is what they would call a protest that a people that have freedom of speech have decided to come out to speak out and lay their cries to their government. They have turned it into a terrorism. They've started turning it into terrorism financing, and that is how they left the Boko Haram and they started calling a Biafra movement, the IPOB, a terrorist group. My people, if you've been following up, you know that this is what they once did. And my people, I am not surprised that at this point, this is what they are doing to these people. My people, this is the news as it follows. This one is coming straight from the Sahara reporters, as they say that it has been reported that the school administrator had been invited by the Office of the Deputy Commissioner of Police Intelligence Response Team and over allegations to criminal conspiracy in the terrorism financing, treasonable felony, subversion, and cybercrime. He said the Nigerian police have invaded the house of the principal of Stars Nation Schools in Nasarawa State, Mrs. Helen Batubo, in connection with the bad governance protest. He said that it was reported that the school administrator had been by the office of the Deputy Commissioner of Police Intelligence Response Team, and then the Department of Force Intelligence over allegations of criminal conspiracy, terrorism financing, treasonable felony, subversion, and cybercrime. The invitation detailed in an official letter required the school principal to appear for an interview on Tuesday, August 20, 2024 at the IRT complex in Guzape District, Abuja. It says that it was reported that Miss Batubo is the stepdaughter of Mr. Drew, who owns the school and runs the bookshop on second floor of Nigeria Labour Congress Labour House in Abuja. The bookshop, along with other rooms in the building, was recently raided by security agents who carted away some materials, claiming that the materials were used to incite and organize the ongoing End Bad Governance protests in the country. Sources told Sahara reporters that the police raided the house of the school principal, and the police have invaded the house of the principal of the Stars Nation School in connection with the End Bad Governance protester. They invited them and they sent a letter that next week they will come, but they burgled the house, one of the sources said. Meanwhile, it was learned that Mr. Andrew, he is currently outside the country, is also a person of interest to the police. It was learned that his wife had also been invited for questioning over alleged involvement in criminal activities, terrorism financing, treasonable felony, subversion, and cybercrime. This is what, of course, they would do, as we all know that these people do not have the things they should actually be fighting for. They are not fighting for it. And it says here that the letter addressed to the principal of the school located at Sapon Gida Akwotapi village, Kashi district, which is in Karu local government area, Nasarawa State, was taken to the school by about 7 police personnel on Monday, who went there in a big Hilux vehicle. It reads, this office is investigating a case criminal conspiracy, terrorism financing, treasonable felony, subversion, and cybercrime, in which you are mentioned. You are invited to interview the undersigned, which is at the IRT complex, Old Abattoir by Guape Junction, Abuja. That's their address. Be informed that in the event of failing to honor this letter, this office will have no alternative than to activate a warrant of arrest against you, please. Then a source in the school said that the letter was dropped at Mr. Andrew's school. Drew's half-daughter and wife have also been invited. About 7 police personnel went to the school to submit the letter. They brought the letter of invitation to the school in Orozo. Mr. Drew's half-daughter is the principal of the school. So it wasn't only Comrade Joe Ajero, NLC president, that was invited by the police. According to another source, Mr. Drew runs the bookshop. And runs the bookshop on the 2nd floor, which was recently raided by the police. Mr. Drew, he is also a person of interest to the police. Hence, the letter of invitation was sent to a person known by the police to be close to him, the source said. Yet, it is against the law for a person to be arrested and detained for a crime reasonably suspected to have been committed by another person. It was reported on Monday that the NLC had been invited by the Office of the Deputy Commissioner of Police Intelligence Response Team over allegations of criminal conspiracy and the rest of it. The armed security men invaded the Labour House, the NLC headquarters in Abuja, breaking into some positives. It was then that they also raided the bookshop in the building and took some materials away in their vans, claiming that they were used to incite and organize the recent 10-day end bad governance protest. My people, we have seen how it has ended. We have seen how it has ended up to be. We have seen what these people are even doing at the moment. It is very, very heartbreaking because, of course, this is what it is. This is what happens when we have people in place that do not know how things should be done. And that is why each time we talk about these things, we talk about the reason why we need the Biafra movement to continue and why we should even put in more effort to it happening. So my people, listen to the next audio that comes up. It is
no solution, no remedy. That is the frustration. That is the all this saga you see now. The citizens of the zoo can no longer take it anymore. So they have come out to say, in fact, since the soldiers, since they are terrorists in uniform, can no longer tackle this. Rather, they are, they are being sent to judgment on a daily basis. Let us now do the saga on social media and push them away. That is what is happening today. In case you don't know, that's why I tell you, I'm following it up. I am following it. I have announced it, and I will continue to follow it until the end. Yes, that is the truth. So the good part of what this idiot said is that we do not know. We don't know how long will it take the zoo to surrender. But I will come there. I'm coming to that part when I'll be playing the video and analyzing the statement of the Prime Minister letter in this very broadcast. So let's keep it there first because I will come there. Let's continue. So this idiot said that the next governor of the old and defunct Abia state is going to be an APC man. When he is not even aware if the zoo will still be on existence within Biafra territory. He's not aware. He's just making an assumption. People lost touch. People have lost touch. They don't understand what is going on. Even when they know, yet they claim not to be aware. They pretend not to be aware. Keep hitting the like button and keep doing the needful, please. Once you join me, you're welcome.
Why that confident? I'm confident because we are working hard.
Did you hear that? He was asked by the journalist, how comes you are so confident that APC will take over the defunct Abia state? He said he is confident because they are working hard. How are you working hard? And what kind of hard you are working? You are working hard behind the scene to take over the old and defunct Abia state. When the person who is there as a Labour Party man is working hard to please his subject so that they can be able to did I even say his subject? Who are his subject? To please the people within that very location, to see if somehow he will continue, should in case that he still have the opportunity, as a Nigerian within that very territory. Now, let's listen.
I'm confident because my government is working hard.
His government is working hard the same way his government worked hard in the defunct Imo State and chased away the man that the people elected, Emeki Ihedioha. And they brought in their puppet, their stooge, Hope Uzodimma. And they used, what's the name? Supreme Court to legitimize Hope Uzodimma as the governor, the legitimate governor of the defunct Imo State. While we all know what happened. So that is what this idiot is telling you, that they are working hard. They are putting every mechanism in place in order to take over Abia by crook or by hook. And remember, the defunct Abia State is another oil producing state within Biafra territory. Remember that you must bear that in mind.
The president is working hard, and Abia will repay the president. Abia will repay the president. The president I've given you Saudi Development Commission will be repaid. A president that is appointing Abians into administration will be repaid.
A president that is appointing Abians, according to him, he called them Abians, into his administration will be repaid, just as the way they have appointed him. They appointed him to be their agent in the defunct Abia. They appointed him to come and, destroy his own people, and he is doing it, diligently. We are going to send message to him.
A president that is allowing attraction of dividend of democracy to Abia State will be repaid.
Tell me, what is the dividend of democracy in Abia State, in the old and defunct Abia? Can somebody help me to tell me what is the dividend of democracy that Tinubu and the APC is attracting in the defunct Abia State today? Can somebody tell me the dividends of democracy that Tinubu and the APC is attracting to the old and defunct Abia State? We want to know. Can somebody enlighten me, either in the comment section or by the time I will open the line, so that you tell us the dividends of democracy that Tinubu is bringing to Abia State for the past 1 year that Tinubu went into office, and this idiot became the so-called number 6 citizen of Nigeria till today. Till today, tell me what we have seen. If not the roads, they said, because I have not been that side for the past 1 year to see what is happening in Aba. If not the said road, they said this man, Oti, is building, which is not democracy. It has absolutely nothing to do with democracy. If you give people electricity, it has nothing to do with democracy. Nothing. Even military regime can give electricity. So tell me, what is the dividends of democracy that Tinubu has brought to the defunct Abia that will make the Abians to repay him? I need that answer, please.
We are not ungrateful people. Monkey will not walk and baboon will chop.
What has Tinubu done in Abia State? What has APC done in Abia? We want to know.
APC will not help the state to be strong, and then Labour will take the credit.
What has APC brought to the state? If it's not buying of innocent people, how the Biafra Liberation Army faced them sometime in the past and sent many of them to judgment, and they came with gongoro, with a big van to pack innocent Biafrans. Tell me what APC has done in the defunct Abia. Eh? Tell me. Somebody called my live broadcast yesterday. Those of you who are here, who watched and listened to that very live broadcast yesterday, somebody called from the same defunct Abia State, the part or the side of Imo River, in Okwa West, and was crying how they are bringing the Janjaweed terrorists in uniform to massacre innocent Biafrans there, claiming to be fighting against the oil bunkering. Is that the dividends of democracy you are bringing? Is that the security you are bringing? What are you doing for the people of the old Abia that proves that you are giving them something that they need to pay you back?
And no. APC will determine who become the next governor of Abia State. I don't care about who the person is.
Did you hear that? He said APC will determine who becomes the next Abia State governor. APC will determine who becomes the next governor of the defunct Abia State. Listen, let me make it very clear. I am not here to tell Ndi Abia who to vote, because even the last one, we didn't vote. We did not vote. So, whatever they do, any abracadabra they do, it's none of our business. But my message tonight to the people who are located within that very, area of Biafraland is that this very man, for those of you who see this idiot as a true son of Abia, for those of you that see this sellout as a true son of Abia, this man is your second Hope Uzodimma in the defunct Abia State. I want you to write it down and mark today's date, 20th of August, 2024. The time right now is exactly 15 minutes past 8 p.m. in Biafraland, in the land of Chukwokike Abiama. I want you to remember today that this man is another Hope Uzodimma in making in the defunct Abia State. And the earlier you begin to make plans for him, the better for you. To put him where he belongs. To put him where he belongs, the better for all of you. One thing is for sure, they can never be free to walk around, to gallivant within Biafra land. That is one thing which is for sure. They can do that in Abuja, they can do that in Lagos, but they can never be free to gallivant, to roam around within Biafra territory. They can never do that. It is not possible. That one is for us. But you, as the people located within the old Abia State, you have your own part to play. Never to allow this man to breathe in that very area. Because this is the second Hope Uzodimma in making in the defunct and old Abia State. This man you see on your screen, he has come to destroy your lives. He has come to finish you. He has come to destroy you completely and render you useless. Even worse than Ojus Okalo, worse than Okeze Pazo, worse than the other Kalo. What's the name of the other Kalo? There is the other Kalo Ojus Okalo left the seat for. Teodoji. Worse than Teodoji. Because this one is a puppet. Of course, others are puppets. Ojus Akalu is a puppet. Theodoji is a puppet. Okezipazu is a puppet. But this one is the puppet. This one you see on your screen called Benjamin Kalu is a puppet. This one is a symbol of puppet. I understand, because they made him the number 6 citizen of the zoo. So he is the puppet. He is leading the line for all the puppets of the Fulani cabals within the defunct Abia State. I'm telling you the truth. This man you see here, this man will go extra mile to destroy the lives and properties of the people within that very area for him to be truly recognized in APC. And he never knew that Fulanis are laughing at him. They are laughing at him. Because when you sell your people, when you betray your people, you sell them to the strangers. The strangers will never trust you. They will never believe you. They will never ever be free with you, because they will know that if you have the mind to betray and sell your own people, then what are you going to do to them that are outsiders? That is the truth. So the Fulanis will be laughing at him. They will be mocking him. They will be laughing at him as they watch him and use him to destroy the lives of the people around that area. I'm not talking about the state. The state is gone. The state can go. The state has already gone, because we are in a new state. You are in a new territory of Biafra. So the state is, as far as I'm concerned, the state is useless in as much as they are under the zoo, because those states, those boundaries are another type of representation of the zoo. Another representative of the zoo within Biafra territory are those artificial boundaries that they use to demarcate, Biafra territory. So the states are, as far as I'm concerned, the states are irrelevant. They are useless. I'm talking about the people within that area. You understand? So this man is out and ready, but we will put him where he belongs.
One thing I know is that the party platform, APC, will be the next governor of Abia State. Go and write it somewhere.
So his own, what matters to him is the party becoming the next governor or taking over the old Abia State. You understand? That is what matters to him. The party APC. It doesn't matter who becomes the governor, but as much as is APC. And he even said that that the man. He said that the man is not that the man is not doing well. He said that it's not that the man is not working. It's not that the man is not functioning. It's not that the man is not doing fine. No, that the man is doing fine. But what matters to him is that his party, APC, must be in charge of Abia State. So it doesn't matter who takes over, either devil takes over or not. It doesn't change anything. But what matters to him is APC to be in charge. He doesn't care if the next person from APC will be a destroyer to the lives and properties of the citizens of Biafra within that area. It doesn't matter. He doesn't care. What matters to him is that APC takes over the defunct Abia State. Are you paying attention? So these are the reasons we know them. We are going to do to them what Israel or Japan have done to those that betrayed their freedom. I want, as he said, you should mark it somewhere. I'm telling him now to also mark it somewhere. We shall do to you the same thing Japan is doing to those that betray their citizens. The same thing Israel is doing to those that betray their freedom, we shall do to you and your likes, not only you. And on that note, we will jump into the main segment. We will jump into the main segment that has brought us here this very evening. Please, if you are here, you are listening to me, you're watching this very live program, and you are a true Biafran, I want you to hit the like button. Use just 10 seconds to hit the like button and do the needful. Make sure you get 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 persons here to join this very live broadcast, because we are about to do something very, very unique. What we are going to do now is going to be very, very significant, because this matter we are about to treat now has been lingering. A lot of people are confused. They do not know what is going to happen. They do not know what we want to do. They do not know what we meant by the declaration of Biafra come December 2nd, 2024. Many people, millions of Biafrans, I'm talking about Biafrans, not even outsiders, Biafrans do not understand what we mean by declaring Biafra, and even outsiders are not aware. So please, we are about to do something very important now to let our people understand what we mean when we say we are declaring Biafra in 2nd of December 2024. So get more people involved. Let them come here and hear the gospel of Chukwu Okike Abiama. Now let's continue.
Good afternoon, fellow Biafrans all over the world. Today is 20th day of August 2024, and I am here speaking to you from my base in Finland. I want to inform every one of you, because it has become very imperative as we are.
First of all, those of you who have been following the event, those of you that have been following the event in recent times, you will understand that some people, some Afonjas, and some unscrupulous elements from here in Biafraland, and of course we call them Ifajunas. Some of these unscrupulous elements have been going about propagating lies. In recent times, just a couple of days ago, they said that the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile had fled from Finland to Venezuela. They said that the Prime Minister fled to Venezuela. I don't know how he will flee from his nation, from his own country, which is Finland, to Venezuela, where he has no citizenship. So if his own nation, where he owns their citizenship, and has served as a military officer, and of course a politician in that very nation that understands the meaning of democracy, respect the rule of law, I wonder how he will leave that very nation that protects him and his right and flee to Venezuela, where nobody knows him and he has no citizenship to that very country. So this is one of the things we are talking about. When they speak, you begin to wonder, are these people normal? These are the things, these are the proofs that show that these people are frustrated with the exit of Biafra from the Zoological Republic. So he told you that I am speaking from my base, from my location in Finland. And of course, you can see the background.
And I am here speaking to you from my base in Finland. I want to inform every one of you, because it has become very imperative as we approach December convention in Finland. You must know certain things. The declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra that is to take place on the 2nd of December is targeted at achieving 2 objectives. One is the delegitimization of Nigeria. 2 is the legitimization of Biafra.
Now, you may be wondering how. the delegitimization of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, within Biafra territory is something that we have been carrying out for the past few years. The sit at home that we observe on a daily basis is not on a daily basis, sorry, on a Monday basis is part of it. They call them non-state actors. That's what they called us. Non-state actors. So in any country, in any nation that the so-called non-state actors are giving instructions and the entire part of that country is locked down on a particular day. That means it is a vote of no confidence in the government of that very nation within that very territory.
I don't know if
it is the delegitimization of that name, of the name of that nation or the government of that nation within that very territory. The so-called non-state actors have no right to shut down the entire region of any nation that has a government.
A certain page,
no right whatsoever.
That he's using to campaign for
you can't shut it down.
How many of you remember? Just be sincere.
The only people that have the constitutional right to say today nobody goes out, because you must give a reason for people to obey you and sit at home. The only entity that has that very right to do so is the government of that very nation, not the so-called non-state actors as they call us.
4 different hacks that you could
So
implement
for the
today.
fact that we have been doing it successfully, that is number one, delegitimization of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom within the Biafra territory. That is number one. And then, not only that, we have been showing to the whole world that Biafraland is a nation of its own that now has a government, that now has military organization, air force, police, navy, and everything, including resistance fighters, and has the capacity to conduct self-referendum, which is voting process, plebiscite, whatever you may call it. These are the signs of delegitimization of an animal kingdom within Biafra land. So now, this declaration which is coming, the declaration of Biafra, which is coming as soon as possible, very, very soon.
In fact, this creator right here just use these
The
tips.
declaration of Biafra will now make it official. That is the icing on the cake.
Mention your name. I'll call you.
The icing of the on the cake will be the pronunciation, the declaration, the declaration will now make it official to the whole world that these people have declared their nation. Because let me tell you one thing. The most legitimate way of building a nation